What up, guys? We're on the cruise ship, waiting to get off here in Long Beach. Sorry I didn't go live yesterday again. All the places we were at had just way too much copyrighted music and shit. Hopefully this lasts long enough. I see my receiver's a little low on batteries, so if anything, as soon as I get home, I'll go live again. But yeah, we're just here and right by the Queen Mary, Long Beach, Inglewood. Anybody awake? What up? What up? Still on the boat, waiting to get off the boat, guys. Wake and bake. How you doing, Alex? Drive by. What up? Right here by the Queen Mary, still on the back of the boat. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to my my place, do some dabs. I'll go live and shit once I get home. I'll get off the boat. I'll go get an Uber and shit once I get home. Time to get faded. Thank God I met Brian, guys. Yesterday, you guys helped me a lot. I fucking would have lost him. Ended up having to find him through the messaging. His phone, since it's on at the internet, he was able to get on the live, but he couldn't see anything. So he was only able to text or comment, and we were able to find each other. Cruise was great. It wasn't as good as I thought. The first day, I was pretty sucky. I was kind of depressed. But then I met some guys that are running single here, you know, on the boat by themselves. I met some couples that are running as like a couple, and just had some great times, guys. Good people, good times. A lot of them were stoners. Honestly, the bar crawl I did was amazing because it got to meet all the people who just want to have fun and party. And a lot of the same guys who was at the bar crawl I ended up meeting, hanging out with, you know, throughout the cruise, whether we went to Cabo or whether we went to Ensenada. So I've got about 2 hours, I think, before I get off this fucking boat. Where is the Earl Jr.? All my glasses at my house. Yeah. Brian, he does SoCal Savages. So he does like a clothing and shit. So I'm going to have him get me some t-shirts and shit and get some merchandise for it. He lives here in LA too, so. Oh man, last night we went to Ensenada, partied. When we got back, we went to these rooms and shit. Everybody had like bottles of fucking tequila, Patron, fucking partied. Thank you, Cannabis Soul. It's good to be back. I miss my home. We're changing the flag. Pipes, your Zeppelins, pour your shots, your beers. That's right. Load your boats, joints, rub on, turn any vaporize, pour beers, pour your shots, get those ready, whatever you like to do. I've got my suitcase here. I'm already packed up. I'm out of my room. There's really nothing else to do now. But like I said, my receiver's a little low battery-wise, so hopefully we'll see how long it lasts. I had it in my charging box, but I don't know if my box is dead too. So my box usually charges them. I probably forgot to charge it, the whole thing. It's too early to drink, you're damn right. I drank enough last night, guys. I thought I lost my phone. I was calling like guest services. And then I woke up this morning and I found my phone just sitting on my couch. Shit. I got my other microphone working too, and so me and Brian was going to do a live video yesterday, but every single bar was bumping music. I know it was all copyrighted. We went to Papa's and Beers, and then we had a couple other bars in Ensenada. Same thing in Cabo. Me and my boy Shanley I met. We're gonna make this guy popular. This dude, he loves to dance, and he's like a Will Smith, like a dumb dancer, and it is funny as fuck to watch, and I love him. The dude dances like nobody's watching, always having a good time. Me and him had Senior Frogs when we were in Cabo, and walked around Cabo a little bit. First day I didn't even get off from Cabo. Ooh, it's nice. It's chilly here though, guys. The last couple days when we were in Ensenada, right before we went to Ensenada, it was almost 85 degrees. the day before Ensenada. Ensenada wasn't too bad, probably in the 70s or something, a little overcast. But Cabo and the day at sea, we're talking almost 80 degrees. And I'm going to be on this boat again here in April, guys. So I'm April 13th to the 19th. So I'm on the same cruise again. So bringing the family on this one. I just talked to them. They got off their boat early this morning. They're on Jacksonville time, so they're 3 hours ahead of me. So they're already off their boat and waiting to get on an airplane. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on a boat still waiting to get off the boat. What boat? The Carnival Panorama. They were on, I don't know what boat they were on. They took a Bahama cruise. They were on one of the ones in the Bahamas. I forget the name of it. The Elation. I think they were on the Carnival Elation. I think that's right. I'm on the Panorama. The 3 boats coming out of Long Beach is the Panorama, the Firenze, and the Radiance. I've been on all 3 of them. This is my favorite. I'm not for sure what ones they did. They went out of Jacksonville, not like Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I know Carnival has some of them that go out of Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Theirs went out of Jacksonville, down to the Bahamas. I think they went to Nassau, somewhere around there. Oh yeah, the Venezia, yeah. So that ship is the sister ship to the Firenze. And the Venezia goes out of like New York, and it's almost identical to the Firenze. It's a Costa ship. Both those boats used to be Costa ships, and they were meant for the Asian market. So they're designed and set up a little differently. It's a nice boat, but I mean, compared to like the Panorama is more like open feel, and then the Venezia and the Firenze is kind of more of a closed feel. They also got on the main deck, on the main pool, they got a glass cover that goes on and off of it, and it could get kind of humid in there because of the water and stuff when they got it closed. Usually the Firenze out here doesn't close it because, you know, we got a little warmer weather, but since you guys are coming out of New York and shit, sometimes you guys might get rain and shit, so they'll probably shut it down every now and then. But it's a nice boat. It's a nice boat. Has a lot of marble sculptures and pictures. It's real pretty, you know. This one I'm not saying ain't pretty, but this one's, you know, when you add all that extra shit in, you start adding marbles and pictures, it just, everything gets smaller and smaller and smaller, you know. Because I mean, if it's a bigger boat than like I said, we got the Firenze, it's sister ship, but it's a bigger boat than our Radiance that we got out here. But honestly, I think the Radiance is a more open feel. So if I'd rather pick the Radiance even over my Firenze. But again, it's just a totally different ship. It was meant for a different market. The beds, be careful guys, the beds on that, for the Venezia and the Firenze are a lot harder too. Because again, it was meant for a different market. So you can ask for like a bed topper and they could give you like a bed topper to make it softer. Those beds I remember was hard. But yeah, I know all about that. I actually when I was getting on the Firenze, I was doing all these checkups on what it is and everything. I was really excited. And it was very pretty. But the pools, oh, that was the other thing. They don't have as many big pools and hot tubs. It's just, I think they have them on the back of the boat. They have a tiny one in the middle of the boat. It's just a different type of ship, but it's fun. You'll have fun. Ignore what I said. I'm just, you know, since I got the 3 to choose from, I get to kind of have my stay on it. And so the Firenze was actually in Cabo. No, I didn't bring those shades. You want to hear the worst part about it? Well, I got on Amazon, and first of all the reviews say they're women's shades. Everybody, even in the comments, said they're women's shades, and even in the post, I think it might say men's, women's, but everybody in the comments said they're women's shades because they're like octagon. So what I did is I ordered my own shades, right? I ordered my own tennis shoes. I got my shades the day before we left, but I forgot them. I left my damn shades at the fucking house. So yeah, I do got shades. I left them, sadly. Maybe the next cruise. That's why it's always good to have a wife. She can always double check you and remind you not to forget something. But yeah, there's Long Beach, guys. There's that lighthouse I went around. Let's see if I can zoom it back around. Yeah, there's the lighthouse. If you guys remember my skateboarding Long Beach video. And right behind it is my old apartments. And that's the Queen Mary. Ugh. What up? You gonna live with Justin when you get back home? No, Justin's in Ohio. Thomas Briggs. Yeah, no, dude, I'm gonna get faded. Yeah, we're talking Justin. I want to get on a vacation with him, so he's probably here in the next month or so. We'll maybe do Vegas or something. Oh, dude, I can't wait to smokes. I'm gonna probably get home, guys, and I'm gonna go hit the weed shop. So I'm gonna go to my OC3 and get something.
Well, a very good morning, Carnival.
You guys get to hear my announcements.
Folks, I'm just going to remind everybody exactly how this morning's going to go, so we can avoid any confusion and last little transition back to beautiful Long Beach as easy as possible. Now, folks, today we are utilizing
What up?
Wi-Fi system, so digital demarcation system. So it is vital you stay connected to that Carnival Wi-Fi. So right now, open up your phone, have a look, make sure that you are still connected to the Carnival Wi-Fi. That is how we are going to notify you throughout this morning. We're going to be minimizing those announcements, and we're going to notify you via
Yeah, see, what they normally do is they go on these stupid announcements 24/7, so they're going to be just telling you through your phone. Instead of saying boarding group A, boarding group B, it'll just be through your phone. What up, Matt? All my bongs, all my rigs are super clean, ready to rock, guys.
If you do need to come down to deck 3 to visit guest services, you can take the elevators down to deck 4, and there's going to be team members there that will help you and assist you down. Just make sure, folks, that when you are called to please come on down. The gangway is located on deck 3-4. Only come down once you have been called. Do come down, make sure every single person in your party.
You know a trick though? Sometimes I go down to deck 3 when I'm not called, and since I'm there, they just let me get off the boat. So I've got off early before.
In the meantime, folks, head on up to deck 10. Enjoy some lovely breakfast and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful view of Long Beach. Thank you so much for your attention, everybody. Thank you for your cooperation and to help out our hardworking.
Sorry about this, guys. He said he ain't going to do many announcements. It's all going to be through the cell phone, so hopefully this will be the last one we hear.
This morning, folks, this is to help out our hardworking housekeeping team members, because after the last person leaves the ship, 45 minutes later, the next person is on board, and we want to assist them as much as
Yeah, they get us off. Another group gets on the boat, and they head back out, guys.
to say thank you. Thank you for the last 6 fun-filled days. Thank you for all the incredible memories.
I'll be back on here April
And a
13th,
massive,
guys.
massive shout out to all the hardworking team members that made it possible.
But yeah, awesome. All the people I met on the boat, Brian, Shanley, can't even remember some of the others, but if I wouldn't have met those people, I wouldn't have had as much fun, that's for sure. Glad you guys are on here. You guys always make my day. Anytime I get bored, I get live and have somebody to talk to. Oh, fuck. Gotta wait. Beautiful view, though. Beautiful day in Long Beach. My old stomping grounds. I so can't wait to get home and do a fucking dab, guys. I hit vape pens all day. How long till you're off your boat? Did they ever give you that fan? Yeah, I finally got my fucking fan. They gave me a giant box fan. I just wanted a regular small round one that they usually give me. They gave me a giant fucking box fan. Oh, I get off the boat at, I think, 8:15 to 9:15 to 9:45 my time. So what is that, like an hour and a half from now, probably? 8 o'clock. I had my alarm set for 8 o'clock to wake me up in case I didn't, so I could get out the room, because they want you out of your room by 8:30. Yeah, they want you out of your room by 8:30. But yet I can't get out the boat till like 9:30. So even if I stayed till 8:30, I'd still have to wait about an hour to get off the fucking boat. So yeah, I got about an hour and a half now. This sucks. I already had some breakfast, had some milk, had some bacon. Nothing too fancy. Just trying to get something in my system because of last night and all the drinking and shit. It was crazy, guys. I used my drink package, but not as much as you think, because there were so many people that had got free bottles of Patron because they're gamblers. And a lot of these couples and friends that I met already had bottles of Patron we were fucking pounding. It was pretty nice. One nice thing is having my room to myself, having a giant fucking balcony room was all the room. Because usually you're in these rooms, and no matter how big your room is, you have so many people in there. Like if it's 2 or 3, it feels cramped. Mine was like all by myself. It was real nice. It was easy on the steward too, because I kept it pretty immaculate, so you didn't have to fucking do a whole lot. Man, I can't wait to get off the boat. The worst part is once I get off the boat, guys, I'm gonna probably walk all the way past the Queen Mary, because there's so many cars coming in on the cruise. So there's a lot of people that come and are coming in, so it's all fucking backed up with cars. So it takes your Uber like an hour or so to even get to you. But if you can go all the way past the Queen Mary, kind of over to where they do like the boat tours and shit, if you can get farther over there, your Uber can get to you quicker, because he doesn't have to go all the way through all the shit at the cruise terminal. But yeah, this is the back of the boat, guys. So this is the back of the boat and the front of the boat. Both have swimming pools and hot tubs, and then they got swimming pools and hot tubs in the middle. Up top, that's that sky track. That's where they have putt-putt, basketball court, rope course, pickleball, you name it. This ship also has a sky zone in it down on deck 5 or so. It's got a sky zone, so you can do that. That's pretty cool. It's obviously got an arcade and shit. It's got a little of everything on this boat, which is badass. And then, of course, it's got the Guy's Burgers. It's got a seafood place over here. Seafood place is extra. Guy's Burgers is free. Pizza's free. Most of it's free, but there's a couple extra specialty places. Like I said, I went to the 555 Steakhouse. Was the trip smooth? Yeah, it was good. I mean, like, since I didn't have a lot to do, I mainly just drank, and so hung out with friends. It wouldn't have been as good if I wouldn't have met these guys. Honestly, I'm just happy I did the bar crawl. So if any of you guys are going on this trip, make sure you get in your Facebook group, see if anybody's doing a bar crawl in the Facebook group on your cruise. You could go to Facebook, type in your name, like the one guy's on the Venezia or whatever, say Carnival Venezia, type in your dates, like mine was the 19th to the 25th of January, right? And then they'll have a group for you. And you can get in the group. It shows events that they're going to be doing, meet and greets, this, that, and the other. So you can meet people that's going to be on it. You could already talk to people and kind of get to know people before you even get on the boat. That's also where I organized the bar crawl. I set up the bar crawl and made an event page on it. So I got a whole bunch of people to fucking get in there and do that. That was cool. And that's, again, I think half the people on the bar crawl I ended up meeting and hanging out, somewhere on the boat, because, they like to party and drink. So it was always fun. But I did a little of everything. I did the white hot party. I did the 80s party. Had a nice specialty dining restaurant. I'm gonna post Shanley in one of my shorts here, probably maybe on the right way to home or something in the car. And you guys check out the short of Shanley, and I want everybody to blow that fucking short up. I'm not even in it. I'm just recording it. And he was the best dancing ever. The thing, it was funny. He goes, "Don't do what the guy says in the song," and he kept shaking his head yes, and it was, "I'm sexy and I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for," and he was supposed to take his shirt off. If Shanley would have fucking took his shirt off, it would have been the craziest. It already was a fucking great time, but if he would have fucking went a little crazier, but you're gonna love his dancing. Every time I seen him dance, and I went anywhere, I can always find Shanley, because he was out in the middle of the dance floor by himself. He took this whole trip by himself. And he is having a great time. He shows you how to do it, dude. I love people like that. But then I met him. I met, like I said, a whole bunch of people at vape pens, guys. I was shocked how many vape pens. Maybe I would try to get a vape pen on the boat. I don't know if it's worth it, but I still, like I said, had a pretty good tolerance break. Although I hit a vape pen probably like 15 times every single day. Do you still use flour? Well, if Shido gets me flour, I do. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to hit the weed shop. Maybe I'll get a gram of flour at the weed shop. I haven't bought flour in 15 years, maybe. I mean, I buy packs, pounds, and shit to move. But I never buy like eighths and grams of flour, because like I said, Shido usually gives me weed whenever. So maybe I'll try to swoop some weed. I think I saw some Durban poison at that weed shop. Maybe if I could get that, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get some shatter, get some extracts and shit. Because I think I dabbed almost everything. I think I got some shitty rosin. Yeah. I get shit. I mean, like my rosin, I think I get like my rosin I've been smoking. I get that from a lab. I don't, and I get that for like 10, 20 bucks, depending on what grade it is. It's just so hard when you work for labs and sell shit to labs and you know the pricing of it and shit, and you're like, I don't want to fucking pay. They usually upcharge you 50 to 100%. So like, say it's like 20 bucks. Usually then in the lab, it's 40 to 60 bucks. Yeah, Brian just messaged me. What up?
We are currently in the process of our refueling operation.
It's been 3 months and no shatter. Damn.
Cigarettes, smoking,
Well, I'll get some
and personal
diamonds and shit for
is
sure.
strictly prohibited by the ship is refueling. As a
Everybody's itching to
smoking
smoke.
is never allowed in stateroom balconies. We expect this process to take place until sailing time. And
I bet you a lot of people are like, I'm here, what are you going to do? Kick me off the boat? But what they'll do is they'll kick you off, they'll fine you. I think it's like a $500 fine if you smoke in your room. I don't know if they'll permanently ban you, but you'll definitely get a fucking fine. I'll tell you this, when I was walking down my hallway like 3-4 nights ago, we were talking about flower, hitting vape pens and shit doesn't linger as much. You hit those vape pens like dabbing, doesn't linger like weed smoke, you know what I mean? When you smoke weed, it fucking, your coat's, it's like smoking tobacco. You're like in it, you know what I mean? And somebody fucking must have smoked some weed in the hallway because it was like 20 rooms down for probably a good 50 feet. It smelled like somebody had like a fucking jar of weed wide open, and it was so bad that they ended up cleaning the carpet. So they busted out like an actual carpet and wet cleaned the whole fucking thing because it just lingered for so fucking long. It almost was like somebody took weed. You know what it almost was? Like they took weed and they ground it up and they just kind of sprinkled it down the floor. That'd be crazy if they did that. Just to fucking permanate, just have the smell. Hey, oh my God, I'm just thinking of a crazy thing. What if the person wanted to smoke weed, so they took some weed and they put it farther down the room, that way everybody smelled that weed and they wouldn't think it was your weed. They go through this whole conspiracy. But yeah, over here we also got this is where we get on and off. This is the carnival, that's where the Spruce Goose used to be. And now it's like for the terminal parking where you get on the cruise ship. Beautiful Long Beach, guys. Like I said, there is the lighthouse and that tiny building in front of those two white ones over there. That's my old apartment, the Camdens. You guys remember I used to go across to the Pike? The outlets are right there. I was thinking, man, should I walk all the way over there? Nah, I just want to get fucking back to my home. Last time I think I was here by myself, it was me and my kid. We went to the Grand Prix, and we ended up walking all over Long Beach. Man, I'm getting all kinds of Facebook notifications. That's crazy. Happy birthday to Eric. I didn't realize I had notifications on my Facebook. 15 people. How many people do you think we're going to get on this fucking live feed today? Should I grab a beer maybe? Just do a dab marine? I don't want to get a lot because I'm fucking drinking up. Maybe I'll get one beer. We'll see. I'm right in the fucking sun. Yeah, I know. I definitely could. Well, I mean, especially over on this side because they're already docked over here. So they're docked over here. But if I could probably swim to that shore, that'd be a good swim. Especially with the current. The current's heading right, pushing you that way. You'd have to worry you don't get pushed all the way out there. I'd probably jump in here and end up all the way over by the lighthouse, probably, due to the current. That's kind of like in San Francisco. They got that current too. So if you jump in it, they were saying the guys from the Alcatraz might have got swept all the way out to the ocean even. Never know. This current's pretty strong. I could definitely get off over this side, so once it gets closer and closer to my time, I'll probably try to see if I can get off the fucking boat. Ba, 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 ba. Oh man, Yeah, I was like, there's nothing to do. I was like, man, I'll just fucking go live. Give me something to do. Still, like I said, got almost an hour or so to get off this fucking boat. Crazy. I got my luggage with me though, so I don't have to find it. You can do two things when you get on the boat, guys. When you get off, you can give them their luggage, and they'll take it off for you. And then when you get off the boat, you got to find your fucking luggage, or you can just drag it with you, and you just go straight off it. That's what I like to do. I got my passport. I got my room key. You need your passport and your room key to get off the boat. Got to go through customs. They say, where are you from? Right here. I'm ready to go. You damn right I am. I did all this drinking. My fucking lot kept losing my voice. Too much drinking. I really don't even know if I want to get the fucking drink pass for the next cruise. I might rather just pay for it. Because it was like a couple days I didn't even drink. And it's like, if you're not drinking 6-7 drinks, fuck it. And then, like I said, a lot of the days, the other people had already had drinks for me. So it's like, damn. Well, yeah, my voice was shit. My voice was pretty shit the other day, too. Also, when it gets real loud in different areas of the boat, you're just screaming at each other, just losing your voice, trying to communicate. But yeah, I got my other mic working. Maybe Brian, if Brian ever gets up, I just seen him message me. Maybe he'll pop up here. That was funny as hell. Contacted me yesterday. He's messaging me through the comments on the phone to find him. That was hilarious. What a day. Like I said, I'll be back here April 13th, guys. How many days is that from now? The 25th? 6? 36. Like, I don't know, about 90 days or so, whenever it is. April 13th.
Good morning, Carnival Panorama family. This announcement is for Dharnesh Janet Gibbs to kindly contact guest services located on Logitech 34 up by dialing extension 7777. Thank you.
Cruise was good. Cruise was good. Like I said, I miss my family. I wish Justin could have made it. But other than that, it was good. I met good friends. They made the trip happen, Everybody's getting out of their room now. It's almost 8:30, so now everybody's just going to be up and around the boat waiting to get off. Got my keys too. I can't wait to get fucking home. Just think a lot of these people get off this boat and they have to hop on an airplane. Crazy. Ooh, it's kind of chilly up here. I think it's in the 60s maybe. Oh boy, I keep me on it. Once I get home, get really faded, eat real good, I'm gonna probably pass out. I'll get on and go live with you guys though while I get faded. Like I said, I might grab a gram of weed, we'll see. Definitely gonna get some shatter and stuff to dab. Yeah. Just gonna keep yawning. This trip was fun. Cruises are fun, but man, I always feel exhausted after these cruises, guys, because you're just go, go, go. You know, everything's something. Oh, shit, Mark. Yeah, I know. That's a good question. I think I might get one beer. We'll see. Little hair of the dog. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be yawning all morning. You know, literally 6 days of hardly any sleep. Man, oh, and I think since I didn't have a lot of weed and wasn't getting high, I started having these crazy fucking dreams. Usually when I smoke weed and get high, I don't hardly dream. But since I didn't, I was having some weird, real, like very vivid dreams. And they weren't like fun dreams. They were just like I'm on the boat doing shit still. So it's like I'm sleeping and I still wasn't sleeping. But yeah, thank God. Colombians, they grab a backpack. I fucking been using this quite a bit, especially when I get off the boat and shit. And it's nice that this one's clear and it's like waterproof. If it's like plastic, perfect. Because a lot of times you set your shit down if it's like cotton or whatever and it's on a wet deck because there's wet, everywhere's wet everywhere. I know, dude, crazy fucking dreams. I'm talking I'd be waking up thinking that really happened. I'm gonna be happy to get back to not dreaming again. But yeah, plastic bag, guys. Like this whole deck's wet. They have, yes. It's a, they got a room they put you in. It's basically they lock you in a room down on like deck 0 or something.
Good morning, Carnival Panorama family. This announcement is for Darnice Jeanette Gibbs. To kindly contact guest services located on lobby deck 3 forward or by dialing extension 7777 at this time. Thank you.
Yeah, but they have, it's a room they lock you in. So if you get into fights or whatever, they lock you in the room. Then the very next port, they kick you off and give you to the cops if you do anything too crazy. So don't do that. Yeah. They said less announcements, and they keep doing announcements.
Once again, a very good morning, Carnival Panorama family. Now, yes, we
I feel he's lying.
Yes, the gangways are ready. I said, but folks, we have to wait until we get that green light from the authorities. We have to adhere to their rules and regulations. So we have not started with our debarkation operation yet. Once our port authorities gives us that green light, we will get started. We appreciate everybody's cooperation. We apologize about that delay, but we have to respect and adhere to the rules and regulations of our port authorities. Remember, folks, the waiting area is going to be deck 5, or my recommendation is head on up to deck number 10, have a seat, and enjoy the beautiful view of Long Beach. Thank you
Yeah,
so
I did.
much.
I got a picture when I got some stuff. I got a magnet, and we got a picture of our group when we were in Ensenada, all the guys and people got off. So yeah, I'll be posting pictures, and I got some videos and stuff. I got all that I'll be posting. So I could post some pictures and shit on the YouTube. So on the community section, I'll be posting my pictures. I might post some shorts in the short section. Also, guys, you can check my Instagram, Higher Standard 710. I'll be posting some shit in there. I'll be going back live again, back on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick once I get back home on my computer too. So. Oh yeah, the other couple I met these two couples, and they were from Michigan, and they brought vape pens. So you know, Michigan Hash Bash, that was cool. So yeah, I mean, you could get it on. Basically, what they were doing, I guess, is separating the battery and everything, and putting the tank in their carry-on and the battery somewhere else, so it's just not even together. Makes sense. I mean, distillate ain't gonna be noticed and smelled as much. You know, all your vape pens are usually distillate. Maybe if you get a rosin vape pen or something, or if you do the individual vape pens like you used to back in the day with like the G pens where you're loading it with like fire, those probably be a little different. Those wasn't even vaping it. Sometimes they were combusting it too. I miss my old G pen too. That was a nice little pen. But yeah, Brian was like, he had a Puffco. He was like wishing he brought his Puffco on. I was like, that would be crazy. I got a Puffco. I got my Dab X. I wouldn't have brought those on. I think the vape pens are enough. I got high. You guys see me how high I was the other day on that live, just hitting those vape pens? Can't wait to see when we do a dab, dude. My eyes are gonna go fucking either bloodshot or completely closed. I already am a squinty person, so. That's why nobody ever knows when I'm high, because I'm always like this. This is how my eyes look when I'm not, bing. Where's my cool buttons? I can't wait to get to my sound effects. Wah, wah, wah. I'll start making my own sound effects. Everybody will get away from me. That's how you get, this is how you get that area to yourself. You just start making noises. People slowly walk away from you. That's why I was like that dude from Police Academy. That dude who made all the voices. That dude was so fucking good at noises. Like, ring, 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 ring. And he'd have people like answering their phones and shit. I think he even had like a little microphone and like a mini microphone so he could like make his voice louder and shit. It was cool. That was cool. Makes me want to watch the Police Academy movies again. Those are underrated movies. At least the first few of them were good. Police Academy, I think they made like 7, 8. I don't know. They made so many of those movies. It's shocking. That's what they should bring back, the Police Academy. That'd be funny. Nowadays would be a good time to do it. It'd be like an idiocracy version of Police Academy. So I got this big luggage, right? And every time you go to these elevators, they're all packed. You'll hit the button and the elevator opens and you have no room. And it's bullshit. So then you'll let that elevator go do it again and it just will keep happening and happening and happening. Because whoever's on floors above you, those guys are going to get in the damn elevator first. And then by the time it gets to you, you're fucked. But thank God I only got one luggage and I'll fucking carry this fucker down the damn stairs if I have to. But yeah, I'm trying to get Brian to go on the 13th cruise too. So maybe we'll get him on April 13th. And like I said, me and my brother want to go to Vegas, guys. So maybe in a month or so, I'll be out in Vegas with my brother. My brother basically felt so bad. He said, keep the drink package money because he's getting the refund of that. And it's like almost $400. He's like, keep that and use that as airfare and I'll pay for the whole next trip. And he wants to do Vegas, so he's going to pay for it all. So that's nice of him. Because I basically I wouldn't even have gone on this fucking cruise if I knew I wouldn't have gone on it solo, that's for sure. I wanted to deal with my brother, that was the whole point. So I basically just wasted the money on it, but I did it. I didn't want to waste the money by not going on it. And good thing I met good people, had some fun. Shockingly, I did more than I thought I would. I thought I was just staying in my room, but thank God I met some people. So I got out for the 80s night, I got out for the white hot party. Did specialty dining, A lot of these guys are like gamblers, so they get like free shit, free cruises. Almost everyone I met seems like that's what they do. They don't even pay for this shit. This one person on here, I think, got 2 free cruises on this cruise. I was like, that's insanity. When I get on, I'm going to start doing, sending out links to you guys. So if you guys want to smoke with me on like the Ecamm and shit, I'll be able to send you guys all links. And I will start bringing fans on and having some sessions with you guys. That's going to be the next thing. We'll still do everything else, the reviews and this, that, and the other, but it'll be fun to get you guys on for some sessions.
The following announcement is for Darnice Jeanette Gibbs. Once again, the following announcement is for Darnice Jeanette Gibbs. Kindly to guest services located on deck 3 floor. Once again, this announcement is for Darnice Jeanette Gibbs. Kindly contact and report to guest services located on deck 3 forward.
Oh, what I wanted to say earlier, they said that they're not letting us off right away because they're waiting on like port authorities. So a lot of people get airplanes. They try to get this early disembarkation so they can get to their airplane, because some of these people are flying out of like LAX, and LAX is 22 miles from here. Even John Wayne's about 22 miles from here. So unless you're going to like Long Beach, we got 3 airports: LAX, John Wayne, and Long Beach. And some of these people they either miss their flight or they have a hard time catching their flight, because you don't always get off the boat when you think you're going to get off. I remember I heard one time they got stuck on the boat for till 11. So that, who knows? But yeah, I guess they're not even letting people off the boat yet. Usually when they first open up the gangway, they let the workers on and off, whoever needs to get on and off first anyway. So. And then it's priority disembarkation. So if you have like diamond, double diamond status, depending on how many cruises you've been on, you get off first too. I got gold status, so I get off a little earlier than some people, but not as early as some. Hopefully this music don't get copyrighted. I'll just keep talking over it. It was a lot quieter when I first came over here. Now we got a whole bunch of people up here. The boat is filling up fast. Everybody's ready to get off. Everybody's already kicked out of your room. Steward will come by about 8:30 in the morning and be like, you gotta go. Because they literally probably will have your room cleaned before you get off the boat. Like I said, I got out of my room. I got to be out of my room at 8:30. I can't get off the boat till 9:30. They probably have my room already clean and ready for the next group, because I think the next cruisers start getting on about 11. So you got to figure between 9 and 11, they get all of us off the boat, clean the whole thing, and then they get the new people on it. Crazy. Or 8:30. Yeah, but I guess it'd be between 8:30 and 11 roughly. But even like last time when I got on this boat, it must have been slow too, because I was supposed to get on at 11 and I didn't get on till like closer to like noon, I think. So they, if it takes us longer to get off, it's harder. It takes the people longer to get on too. So, because they don't start putting people on until everybody is off the boat. Except for the crew, obviously. I wonder if this is charging. This thing's like been dead since I got here, but I got it plugged into my phone. Does anybody know, does my receiver charge while I'm using it? We'll see. It's still working. I have my case and everything and it charges, but I think my case might have been dead because I've been using it for so fucking long and I forgot to fucking charge my case. And I usually keep it sitting by my computer and I don't always have it plugged in either. So I gotta fucking plug my wireless chargers in and get these charged when I get home. Wow, the sun is popping out, guys, and all the people's coming out in force. The Queen Mary. Oh, you know what I forgot? My bag has a charger on it, guys. Did I show you this? This is cool. So I forgot I could do this. So this is my Wrangler bag. And right over here, guys. So I got a charger. It's got a USB-C and a USB or whatever. And it's got a cup holder. So it's pretty cool. And I got a battery pack inside of it, guys. That way I can charge it. So I got a battery pack inside so you can take it out and use it or whatever. Or just plug it into your bag. Pretty cool. Never know when a cup holder and a charger comes in handy. Especially if you're like at airports and shit. That's a great idea. Most of my shit I usually always keep fully charged since I do a lot of streaming and shit. And so now I say that and my fucking microphone and my receiver's dead. But usually I keep all the shit fully charged. I don't have an issue, but it is pretty nice to have it. Man, it is getting packed. Gotta be like 50 people up here now. 19 people in here. We got more. Let's say we get more people in my chat than up here on the top deck. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got the camera sitting on my luggage. Genius. Yeah. Everybody's walking around drinking their coffee. I'm not much of a coffee person. I drink some milk. I grew up with the milk does the body good commercials. You guys ever remember that one commercial? So they used to have these commercials as a kid that really promoting milk. And it was the craziest commercial. Like they'd have this one where it's like this little scrawny kid. He'd be like maybe 10, 12, something like that. And he'll walk up to this girl who's like 18 in a fucking, in a bathing suit. And he'll walk up and be like, hey, you might not pay attention to me. And the girl just ignores the kid the whole time, right? And he goes, but one day, and if I keep drinking milk and working out, one day I'm going to get bigger and stronger. And you're going to actually like me. And and so then he grows up into this big man, and she kind of looks over at him and, likes him. And then he shrinks back down and he goes, but not today. He goes, I'm going to just keep drinking my milk and get there. Pretty funny. They had other milk commercials. They really pushed milk hard. I love milk. I still love milk. You ever see that meme? They say, what's the first guy to try milk? How the hell did he figure that out? Probably the first milk was probably goat milk. I use a lot of goats and shit. I know goats. I don't know if it would be cow milk would be the first milk ever used, but you never know. Lady got in my live feed and didn't even know it. Let's see if it's getting any busier. Goat milk, yeah, buddy. But yeah, people starting to get out of their rooms. We got nowhere else to fucking go. End up here. They keep saying go to deck 10, even though we get off on deck 3. So it's like drag your luggage up to deck 10, then drag your luggage down to deck 3 when you get off it. Pretty funny. Oh yeah, got my tag. I was in, here I can show you now. I was on deck 8, 8427. Has a nice room. This one couple had a Havana suite, and if you get the Havana rooms, you get it's like just down there, you get your own hot tubs and shit and a pool, and you get a private deck to it. So that'd be nice for us to do sometime too, because sometimes the hot tubs and pools get really busy, and the Havana deck doesn't. So, because it's only the people who have rooms there are allowed to go there. So that'd be kind of cool. How's the mic sounding? Everything sounding pretty good, guys? Consider my receivers dying. I wonder how long this mic's gonna last. Sweet. I'm glad I brought the little furry thing too. It blocks that wind. I could take it off. I also got this cable, so I could put this down on my hip and run like a wireless mic, a thin cable up to me. But I didn't grab all the accessories, so I got all these nice accessories for this. I probably should have grabbed, but I'm gonna probably try to use those more when I'm doing like videos with Shido and shit. I'm kind of like in a stable environment. This is like better for like on the go and shit. Like I could also use this just for like a microphone too. And I got the second one now linked up to it, so I got 2 of them. Can't wait to get the fuck off this boat, guys. I got another like hour or so. They keep the Lido deck. Pretty much all the bars are shut down, guys. So when they dock here, they shut all the bars down. So all you got's the Lido deck. Lido deck's like a buffet. So and you get some breakfast and shit. That's about it. It's funny, everybody's on their phones now because we finally get service and shit. So anybody who didn't have like internet and shit finally is getting their connections. A lot of people, for some reason, their phone don't work in Mexico. I have Mexican coverage on mine, so once I got to Mexico, it goes, hey, enjoy your coverage. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I did really good on this cruise, guys, believe it or not. But, it's funny. All the people I met on the cruise, they all said they could never see me getting angry. They always think I'm just a happy-go-lucky guy, which is kind of funny because I can get angry, but takes a lot. And I think when I'm by myself, I'm good at controlling myself because I have no one else to do it, you know. And I've been by myself before, so I don't ever want to get kicked off a cruise ship. I like cruising. But yeah, no issues. Honestly, they haven't seen Coach Nick. Yeah, no shit. Exactly. It was hilarious. I was telling this story to some of these friends who were telling stories. And it's one story about, I don't know, I got angry at something. I think I was just telling the story about the fan, and you know, the fan just happened like the day earlier. I was bitching about it, and they were like, "I can't see you getting mad. I don't believe it." And I was like, "You guys have no idea." I could get pretty mad, but yeah, I didn't get angry at this boat the whole time. Nothing but good vibes. Second day was a little depressing. I'll be honest with you guys. My second day on the boat was pretty depressing. I was really missing everything, but ended up meeting Shanley, I believe, the second day. Maybe Brian too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Then we did the bar crawl. That was so much fun, guys. The bar crawl helped quite a bit too. Like I said, just meeting people. Always worth doing, guys. Then we did a bar crawl in Cabo. We did a bar crawl in fucking Ensenada. Go to Papa's and Beers in Ensenada. They have some fucking good drinks. They have this one called Overboard or something like that. And then they had micheladas, amazing micheladas in these giant fucking mugs. You know, I've been in Long Beach so long. We got great micheladas in Long Beach. So, like, I'm really picky about it. Oh, I also had some Tecates, guys. I got to show you the video. I had some Tecates, and I was doing some, with the vape pens out in Ensenada. I was doing some Tecate Marines. I think I got a video of it, too. I'll send those pictures. I, again, couldn't do a lot of them because all those bars was just rocking, like, music that was, I know, copyrighted, and I would have got fucked. Fuck, I've been live for an hour, 51 minutes. I still probably got another fucking hour to get off this fucking boat. This is insane. Oh well, I'm enjoying it. I'm in the sun, I'm in Long Beach. I know I'm gonna be home eventually. Then I get some weed, maybe grab a beer, and go back live, guys. That'll be fun. What day is it? Saturday? Maybe I could get Shido on the live too. We'll see what I'm doing. I'll send him a link. But yeah, guys, if you guys ever want to get in any of my lives, I can send you guys a link. So when I'm ready for it, I'll let you guys know. You guys could like maybe private message me your phone number and then I can just send you guys the link. Or email. I could either email it to you guys or I can just text it. And either way, you just click the link. It's Ecamm. I'll be hosting and running the show pretty much. I got you everything. You just got to click the link pretty much. If my brother can do it, anybody can do it. Because he doesn't do a lot of stuff like with cell phones and shit. He just recently got a new cell phone. He had like an old flip phone for the longest time. I wish he would have got an Apple. Since I have an Apple and shit, it's easier to send links and shit. And when you're like on an Android, I have to like copy and paste, and it's a pain in my ass. Because like when I get my phone on my computer and I pull up all my messages, because I can link my phone to my computer, unless I do a what's it called, a screen. I could actually do the entire screen, but I mean usually my phone links in my messages. It's only Apple. I don't have any Android, so I have to like it's a pain in my ass to send the fucking link. But I can figure it out. Once I get it copied, I can do it to anybody. But if you guys have an Apple, I can do it right through my computer real quickly. Yeah, I learned with Justin. I was like, I was trying to send him the link, and I was like, oh, this is a pain in the ass. So I had to send the link to Shido, and then I got my phone, I unhooked it from the computer, got on my phone, and then copied and pasted and sent it to him. I'm sure there's an easier way, but so far that's what I've been doing. It's been working. Oh, this is filling up, guys. I'm glad I got this seat, though. Nobody can really sit behind me. What up, Colombian? Thank you. Got the bag rocking. And it's plastic. It's so good, so smart. You do a clear plastic one because one, they can see everything inside of it, and they don't hassle you. And it's waterproof, so you can set it down anywhere. Especially when you're on a cruise, everything's wet. So, good call, Colombian. Thank you. I've been using it. Got my wireless pros all linked up. My receiver looks like it's dying, but still going somehow. Yeah, buddy. came in handy. I was fucking in Ensenada with that, fucking mobbing through Ensenada. My boy Brian kept buying shit because, you know, they have all these people kept selling you shit, and he speaks Spanish and shit, so he was buying all kinds of shit from them and pictures and everything. So we were just throwing fucking shit in the bag, and so I was carrying everything for him. So that was cool. It helped him out, helped me out. I was going to go live. We went to Papa's and Beers in Ensenada and a couple other places, but the music was just too loud. But yeah, it was nice having Brian there since he speaks Spanish. It helped quite a bit. We got us some great deals too. Always a win. We got, like I said, this whole top deck's starting to fill up quick, guys. Let's see if I can show it. It's filling up. Oh yeah, he's great. Yeah, I know. It's so fucking nice. That's why I live in Long Beach. Like my boy Seco and my boy, all my boys in Long Beach, they all speak Spanish, so they always help me out. You don't get fucking fucked over. But yeah, I'm trying to get Brian to go on the cruise in April, so that'd help too. He's from LA, so he doesn't have to fly either. So. But yeah, it was cool. He was helping us out. We were getting crazy deals. They were just fucking bringing shots and beers for free, and got better deals with him than I did when I was with Shanley in Mexico and Cabo, because me and Shanley just two white gringos just walking around. But it's still fun. Cabo's always fun. That was the first time in Cabo I ever actually kind of walked around and hit bars. Usually I do like excursions. Almost every single cruise I'm doing excursions. So this is the first time I actually kind of got to walk around, hit some bars. When I told my wife earlier, I said maybe when we go on it, because we're on the cruise in April, we'll try to do some of the stuff I did, because I think she'd have some fun with it. Like, we got to hit the 555 Steakhouse for sure, because that was such a fucking good steakhouse. And I did the chef's table before. It was pretty good, but the steakhouse was really good too. Steakhouse is way cheaper too, like a third of the price. I think the chef's table is $150. And then the steakhouse is $50. This is getting filled up quick. Everybody's watching. They're like, what is this dude doing? He's talking to his phone. He's crazy. Probably when it gets closer to 9, I'll probably get off here and try to see if I can get the fuck off this boat. This whole deck's filling up quick. I'm gonna have people all over it. I can just feel it. Maybe I'll try to move it this way, so. Oh, yeah, the cook's table. No, I know what you mean. They do different ones for like cooking a pie. And, I mean, I'm on a cruise. I cook all the time at my house. I don't want to fucking cook. But I know that is fun for some people. I do so much cooking at my house, guys. I'm the main cook. I cook breakfast, lunch, dinner. Yeah, they could also teach you how to do like the chocolate melting cake, which is really famous. They got a melting chocolate cake. But yeah, no, I do anything where they do it for me. The chef's table's nice. The chef's table is one of the nicest ones on the boat. That's where you each get your own waiter, and you get only like 12, 13, 14 people in the room. And the chef is just on it. It's like, you know, the movie, you know, those movies with like all the, like the menu or whatever, all those fancy ones. That's kind of like the chef's table. And it's good, but I mean, it's also, sometimes it's some weird shit, you know what I mean? And it's not that it ain't good, it's just not, my taste buds ain't ready for some of it. They're like, you know, eat this bark of a tree or something. It's like, you know, I don't want to eat bark of a tree. I'm just joking, but you know what I mean? Some of it's good, some of it isn't. It's hit or miss. That's why I like the steakhouse, because you get to pick your appetizers, you get to pick your steak, you get to pick your dessert. I know what I like. So I had the oysters, and it came with like a bubbles, like a wine foam on top of it. Amazing. Then I got a big ribeye, cooked it medium rare, closer to the rare side, with some mashed potatoes. And then I had for dessert some cheesecake. So good. Again, it was like $50. Great deal. Anything on the menu, you get your appetizer, your main, and your dessert, and it's all that same price, no matter what you get. They also have a surf and turf there, if you like that. I usually don't get the surf and turf because the steak's a little smaller and the lobster tail isn't the biggest. But it's okay. Also on Elegant Night, if they usually do a surf and turf for free if you go to the main dining room. So main dining room every night's going to be a different menu. They'll have some of the same things. They always have like shrimp cocktail. Main dining room's always included too. but they'll have stuff like shrimp cocktail, Milton cake every night. All right, go do it, Colombian. I'll be here. I got a ways to go. At least I'm going to be here till probably 9, and then I'll try to walk around. I mean, it is getting packed up here, guys. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, well, like I said, once I get home, I'll go live when I get home, too. Oh, boy. I picked a perfect spot because I got the corner rail. Bad thing is everybody wants to fucking look out the back here. Beautiful. Like I said, it is filling out. Let's see if we can do it again. I'll just keep doing this and you guys just see it slowly. There's Long Beach, Queen Mary, and then all the people start to fill up. Nobody has anywhere to go. I didn't even hear an announcement saying that started disembarkation yet, so who knows. I'll probably have to check the Hub app here in a little bit. So anytime you get on these cruises, guys, especially Carnival, you get the app. So you get the app, put in your information, and when you get on the boat, you can link it to the boat. That's where you can do everything. You're going to find everything that's going on the boat. You can also pay $5 extra, and you get a chat, so you can talk to people on the boat, like texting. And then if you pay extra, you can also get the internet package too. So internet sucks though. Like I said, you can't even watch YouTube videos and shit. So it is what it is. Some of these guys, like Brian, I think they gamble so much, they got everything for free. They got a bottle of tequila, they got the internet, the texting, all that for free. I probably should have got the texting packages since I started meeting so many people on the boat. But I kind of also like the idea of not having to worry about anything. Kind of like I said at the beginning of the video when I first got on the boat, guys, it's like I got to remember, I got nobody else. I got to just kind of be on my own schedule, my own time, and have some fun. And I did that, guys. I was actually able to do quite a bit of stuff. I was shocked. I didn't think I was going to do as much as I did. So that's always a plus. I bet you every single one of these lawn chairs is going to get full, guys. Hey, maybe they're going to say they're disembarking.
Once again, a very good morning, Carnival Panorama family.
Let's go, man. I can't wait to get home.
Authorities have given us their green light and we have got it started. At this time, we're
Yeah.
going to proceed with some of our priority guests. And once they're off the vessel, we'll get started with our regular digital debarkation system. Folks, we do apologize for the delay, but like I said earlier on, unfortunately we do have to adhere to the rules and regulations of the port authorities. So we have to just be.
Has anybody got the time on the Pacific, like out here? What time is it, like 8:30?
Once you have been notified on that Hub app. So remember, stay connected to the Carnival Hub app. Thank you so much, everybody. We truly appreciate your cooperation this morning.
I think it's about 8:30. I don't know. I don't give a shit. What are they going to do, keep me on the boat? I'll be the last guy off the boat eventually. I'll just be like, fucking just sitting here. Let's see. Hey, my receiver's still receiving. It's been on like no battery since I fucking started this whole fucking video. 8:49. Thank you, Matt. So technically, I should be getting off the boat in 25 minutes. I don't know if that's going to happen. Because, like, shit, they started 20 minutes late, it seems. Maybe longer. I don't know. I think they were supposed to start disembarking at like 8 or 8:30. I don't know. It was scary. The day before we got to Ensenada, they had an emergency call to a stateroom, and somebody had a major issue. And I was worried. And the boat, I felt like the boat picked up speed because we were up on the Serenity deck, me and Brian, in the hot tub. And the water in the hot tub, we have glass windows all around us, and the water still is spraying everywhere. People's shirts, towels was flying everywhere. Receipts was flying everywhere. It was blowing so fucking hard up there, guys. Their cell phones was blowing away. Like, you couldn't even set your cell phone down. It would blow away. Crazy. And when I got back to my room, you could pull it up on the thing, like where you're at, and I was at 50-mile-an-hour winds, they said. It was insane. And like I said, even when you're around glass and shit, it was just whipping. I didn't stand that long. He stayed longer than I did. I was fucking getting pissed. I kept putting my towel down and my phone down. And I kept putting it under some cushions. And then I put more cushions on top of it. That way all the cushions of the chair would hold it down, wouldn't blow away. And every 5-10 minutes, finally I can eat corn at 1%. I like 2%, 1%, 2%. They're all good. I could do whole milk even, but I prefer 2%. But yeah, so anyway, so my shit kept blowing away, and every 5 minutes, I'm in the fucking hot tub, and the worker kept coming over, and he would see the shit stacked up, and he would unstack it, and then my shit would start to blow away, and I have to get out of the fucking hot tub. I'd go over there, and I'd put it in. I kept saying, I was like, dude, it's blowing away. I'm doing this on purpose. And he'd be like, okay, and then like literally 5 minutes later, do the same fucking thing. So I kept going in and out of the hot tub, in and out of the hot tub. I did it like 4 times, then eventually I just fucking said, fuck it, I'm going to my room. And it was pretty cold with all that wind, so I ended up going to my room, and I ended up putting on my sweatpants and sweater. I went back to the Serenity deck, put my headphones on, and listened to some audiobooks. I've been listening to audiobooks. Oh, well, shit, now you got me wanting milk, dude. I got 2%. I'm gonna go grab me some more milk. I love milk. I'll drink like a half a gallon in a day. Nice thing about milk is it fills you up too. So if you can't eat or whatever, also milk's great for hangovers because it fills you up and you get like a lot of vitamins. I always start feeling so much better after drinking some milk after a hangover. 1%. Skim milk, all that. When you get really low on milk, it's pretty much just water. You know what I like doing? Especially if I get I like putting ice in my milk. And like especially whole milk. Put ice in it. Even if it melts a little, it's just gonna thin your milk out. You turn your whole milk into like a 2% or whatever. Sorry if it's getting loud. We are getting rocking out here, guys. Remember when I first came up here, it was empty? It's not empty anymore, guys. But I got a good microphone, thank God. If I would be doing this with just my phone, you guys definitely probably wouldn't be able to hear me. I haven't seen Brian or anybody. But yeah, this one kid, and we were talking. I said, yeah, I'll do YouTube. I'm higher standard. And cool. And I said something. I said, well, I used to be Nick 420 CA. And I did Dab Marines. Or no, I just said I used to be Nick 420 CA. And he goes, wait, what? And he stopped the whole conversation. He said, repeat that one more time. I said, I was Nick 420 CA. And he goes, I know you. I go, yeah, I did Dab Marines and shit. You know, I slam a beer dude. And he goes, yeah. I was like, that's cool. That's cool. A lot of people, they say they recognize. You might have recognized me from like one video here or there. Because, you know, I have some of my videos for my Dab Marines are pretty popular. But a lot of people probably just saw the video and like, you know, I recognize them, I'm also a lot fatter now too. I'm gonna try to get on a crash diet, guys, for the April 13th. We'll see if I can lose like 30 pounds. How many days is April 13th from now? Like 78, 70, somewhere in there? 80 days? Try to lose 30 pounds in 80 days. That's probably doable. Less beer though. Beer's the one that's gonna ruins my whole fucking diet. I might weigh myself when I get home, though. I mean, I definitely wasn't eating as much as I could. I was doing a lot of drinking on this fucking boat. It is getting packed. Yeah, probably, like I said, closer to 9:15, I might get off this and see. I got to get on the Hub app, Carnival Hub app, and it'll tell me when to get off. I'm Group F, I think. So they used to come over the announcements, and they'd be like, Group A, B, C, D, F. Now they just tell you on the cell phone. Love my tie-dyes, though. My tie-dyes, I tell you guys, that was a trick. Rock your tie-dyes on cruises. Find your fellow stoners. Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, the news. Yeah, I was on the news. Yeah. Well, that was the worst part. I did one time they put me on the news, and it was for Molly. Do you guys remember that? They were like, Molly's taking over. And then they had a video of me, and I said, ooh, they had me a video doing a dab, and I go, oh, that was hot or something. I'm sweating. Oh, that's what it was. You know, after I do a dab, I sweat. I go, man, I'm getting hot and sweaty. And I was just doing a dab, and they had me in the Molly video. It was the LA News, I forget, KTLA or something like that. Assholes. They were talking about Molly and they showed me doing a dab. Not quite. Back then, they didn't really know what dabs were. This was, what, like 12, 13 years ago? Very few people was doing it.
Hey, did you guys happen to see my speaker this morning? Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, exactly, Dank. That was one of those days where I was like, man, you can't even fucking trust the news anymore, you know what I mean? Worst part is I should have sued them. I should have got a fucking lawyer. Fucking, don't tell me I'm doing Molly all over the news when I'm not. I told you, it's rocking, guys. Getting a shit ton of people up here. Goes from 0 to 100 real quick. But me and my Wrangler suitcase.
You could get rid of that.
Oh man, guys. Everybody loves this part of the deck. So they all got to be a little part of my live stream without them knowing. Everybody's doing Molly. I'll be like the news. These kids are doing Molly everywhere. It's getting crazy. Look at this guy. He's hot and sweaty. I think they even said something like Molly makes you feel hot and sweaty. And I think maybe because I said that, they assumed that's what I was doing. But nope, it was just dabs. Same thing I'll be doing once I get home too. Hey Ian, how you doing, man? Cruise was great. Started off a little slow. Once I did the bar crawl, I met a whole bunch of cool people. Brian, Shanley, a couple couples from Michigan. That was pretty cool. We did some bar crawls in Ensenada. Me and Shanley did some bar crawls in Cabo. I did the 80s night. I did the White Hot Party night. I did Elegant night. I did the 555 Steakhouse. How long to your back of your pad? Good question. Well, once I get off the boat, guys, I'm going to walk past the Queen Mary because it's hard to get a fucking Uber over here because so many people's coming into the port. So I'm going to walk way the fuck over there. So I'll probably take about 20 minutes to walk over there. Then I'll call an Uber. Once I get in my Uber, it'll probably take me another 20, 30 minutes to get home. But then even when I get home, guys, I'm going to fucking go to the weed shop, grab some shit, maybe grab one beer, get a little hair of the dog. Well, I had a lot of guys had vape pens, which helped. But I was telling the other guys earlier, I didn't sleep good. I had these crazy dreams. Yep, no, didn't get sick, didn't fall overboard, didn't get locked up. But yeah, I was having crazy dreams. Usually I smoke so much I don't dream. And I was having these really vivid dreams. And they were just boring dreams. It was like me on the boat, you know? And it was like, felt like I wasn't able to rest and shit because I was fucking on the boat and just dreaming about being on the boat. And I didn't sleep real good, to be honest with you. But like I said, once I started meeting people, Brian, I guess I'm trying to get Brian on the next cruise, April 13th. Shanley was cool. Shanley was from Washington. Brian's from LA. The other two couples I met again was from Michigan. Good times. More fun than I thought I would have, I'll tell you that. If I wouldn't have met Brian and them, I wouldn't have it. It would have been horrendous. Horrendous. My second day on this cruise, I was so depressed, guys. But they made it a lot better. It just sucks. When you're used to having a family and coming home to people and shit, it just sucks. It's funny, I was talking to my wife earlier and she goes, did you even leave your room? And my brother's the same. They know I'm the type of person where, like, you know, I don't mind like turning it on for like the videos and shit, you know, but I'm usually turning everything off when I'm by myself, guys, and I'll just shut down, you know. But having that bar crawl, I turned it on for the bar crawl, met so many good people, and then every time I went out and walked around, I'd run into them and hang out and talk to them, so that made it all much better and shit. If you take Interesting. Iodine supplement, huh? I'll check out that. Yeah, alcohol too, yeah. No dabs. I mean, like I said, I did some vape pens, but not much. Not like real dabs. That ain't anything like real dabs. But yeah, iodine supplement, huh? Interesting. I'll definitely look into that. Let's see, every now and then I'll do a reverse just to show you how busy it is. Oh yeah, Colombian's back. Back again. Sweet. I'm still on the boat. They just started disembarking people. Magnesium threonate. All right, sweet. I'll definitely look into that. But I usually sleep pretty good when I dab. It's just I don't dream. The only time I dream maybe is if I add like melatonin. If I get high and I take some melatonin, I sometimes get some dreams. I should have brought melatonin on this cruise ship, that's for sure. All right, GNC. All right, I'll hit it. Thanks a lot, man. I'll check GNC. Well, Colombian, you should see what he said. He said in this iodine supplement, get my dreams back. So I might check it out. He said go to GNC. Go back up in the comments. I'll fucking definitely be looking into that. That'd be nice. Probably sleep way better. Because I sleep. Well, you know what? You know the funny part is I kind of like how I sleep because like usually when I get real high, I only sleep for 4 or 5 hours. I don't dream, but then I get up and I'm wide awake. Yeah, I know. Sometimes they are bad dreams. Colombian. Well, you know, I used to when I was a kid. I have what's it called? Where you kind of control your dreams and shit, you know? So I used to have the same dream over and over and over and over and over again. And I just was able to control it at one point because I just kept having the same dream over and over again. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, well, you know, the one dream, I'll tell you the dream since we're saying it. The one dream I eventually had other dreams, but this one dream I had for years and years and years, and it was I was out in the middle of the woods. I've been using particular form of magnesium for a year now. It makes a total difference. All right, sweet, I'll definitely be into it. Yeah, but my one dream, I was in the woods, and there was I'll become goat. Yeah, I know. Well, I had one like that where the airplane was crashing, and right before it crashed, I said, no, I don't want it to wreck, and it just stopped. But this one dream, so when I was a kid, I was out in the woods in this dream and in this like cabin. And I looked and somebody was outside the cabin and it was a alien and a werewolf. And then they chased me around the cabin. So I was doing circles around the cabin and the alien was behind me and the werewolf was behind the alien and we're just doing circles. And I used to have the same fucking dream over and over again. And then finally I got fed up with it and I turned around, I grabbed the alien by his feet and I used the alien as a bat and beat the shit out of the fucking werewolf. And then once I did that, I stopped having that dream. But I had that dream for fucking like 5-10 years, man. It was always in a cabin. Yeah, and there was a little alien and a werewolf. Oh, yeah. I always heard of that, you know, making sure your bed's aligned and everything right. That's why a lot of people, they rearrange their whole furniture for shit like that. But yeah, imagine as a little kid, since I was like 6 to maybe 8 to like 12, having a fucking alien dream. I had a zombie apocalypse dream all the time, still waiting for this day. Oh, here's another dream I had that was pretty crazy. I had this dream a lot too, where I'd be in my house. This is a dream when I was older. Melatonin is kind of a slippery slope. Try the magnesium. Yeah, I will. I ain't a big fan of melatonin. I only take it once in a blue moon just because it will knock me out. I'll go high on my dose, go like 20 milligrams. But yeah, this other dream I had is when I was an adult. And it was a scary dream. It was an apocalyptic dream. And I looked out the window and I saw the moon and it kept getting bigger and bigger. And eventually the moon covered the whole sky. And I was like, oh my God, it's going to hit the earth. And I wasn't at the location it hit, but in my head, I was like, it's about to hit the earth. And then the earth started cracking and falling apart and breaking up because the moon collided with the earth. And I had that dream over and over and over again. That was scary because once like the moon covered up the whole sky, the earth started shaking. Magnesium L-threonate. Thank you. I'll try to remember that. Magnesium L-threonate. Maybe if I say it a few times. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Sleep's important, guys. Yeah, I already have nervous issues. Since I have a plate and 4 screws in my neck and a donor bone, guys, I have hyperactive reflexes. So I actually kind of shake a little, and if you hit my knee, I'll damn near. Have you ever remember that movie? What was it? That kid who broke his arm and he was able to throw the ball fast, the pitcher in baseball movie? Because he had hyperactive reflexes. I have hyperactive reflexes, same issue. So half my body's numb, and I have hyperactive reflexes. So where was I going with this? Oh, I take gabapentin for it because I also have nerve damage. So I take some gabapentin. So, yeah, I had a big material column fall when I was working at one of my labs. Hit me in the back of the neck. Rookie of the year, yeah. He goes, I'm going to do this slowly. Rotate your arm down. Whack! Smacks the guy right in the face, breaks his nose. That was funny. Ugh. Can't wait to get the fuck off this boat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How many viewers you got?
21.
Fuck yeah. How many cruises you been on?
That's like 14 maybe. I'm going on another one. I'm going on this in April. I'll be on here April 13th. I live in Long Beach. Or I used to live in Long Beach. I live in Newport Beach, so I'm from here. Yeah, yeah. San Diego's beautiful. I love San Diego. I live there a little bit.
Are you streaming on Twitch or Kick?
Right now I'm just on YouTube, but I got a whole setup at home. I'm usually on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, all 3.
I heard your werewolf dream.
Oh yeah, that was a kid dream.
It happened for 5 years?
Yeah, I was like 8 to 12 maybe. Every single night, same dream. And then I eventually got tired of it and beat the shit out of the werewolf with the alien.
Grabbed him by the feet?
Yep, grabbed him by the feet. He was a little gray alien. Became my baseball bat. Yeah, guys, once I get back, I'll go on my regular stream. It is so fucking packed. Almost all the chairs are booked up here now, guys. I kicked a hole in the bottom of my foot, edge of the wooden mattress on the floor. That's fucked up. Yeah, my room, I had a giant fan in my cruise and it kept fucking falling on the floor, so I had to get some shit to prop it up because it kept vibrating right off the desk. Well, they had, like I said, the Lido deck open earlier, guys. So I had some breakfast on the Lido deck. I might get some grub when I get back to my house. We'll see. Like I said, I'm going to hit the weed shop, maybe grab a beer. It'll probably be lunchtime by the time I fucking get there anyway. So fucking maybe I'll get some. We'll see. That's crazy. Yeah, my wife and kids, they're probably in the air now. They're flying back from Jacksonville. Yeah, you know, you can drink if you're not in international waters. They just tax you. International waters, no tax. Yeah, I wasn't a breakfast guy, but I do like milk and bacon. Yeah, if your girl's lying, yeah, that's going to make you some for fucked up dreams for sure. That sucks. But yeah, I just had basically some bacon and milk. I probably will eat something. Well, once I get back, I start doing some dabs and shit. I'll fucking get my appetite back. Hey, Grant, what up? How you doing, man? I can't believe my receiver is still receiving. We're almost dead here, guys, so we'll see how long this goes. I got my battery pack. Once I plug it back in, I'll be good. Pretty much. Good times. Oh man, I'll definitely be checking into that magnesium for sure. Thanks for telling me that. If I don't remember it, maybe when I get live again, when I get back on my my setup at my home on my computer and shit, remind me and I'll write it down. I might even order it. Maybe I'll check Amazon too. Never know.
What? I don't know. I'm all bruised.
Oh, from the horse?
That's so fucking sore.
Oh, you said you were smacking your balls on the horse?
Yeah.
I'm not bruised, but I got the padded underwear because I used to ride dirt bikes.
Interesting. Damn, man, I should have been taking that a long time ago. I definitely need to add that. I need to add supplements for sure. I probably should be taking a multivitamin too every day.
Thanks for the hat, Logan.
19 people. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. We'll probably do better once I get home and get my rigs out. But like I said, it's starting to get packed. Everybody wants to get the fuck off. Oh, yeah, I will.
My horse was going at least 30.
Like I said, right now, I pretty much don't take hardly anything. I just take my gabapentin, maybe melatonin once in a blue moon. And then I got my inhaler, too. Ugh. Man. My mother's oh, nice. Hell yeah, dude. I'm fucking definitely going to be looking into that. Takes so long to get off this fucking boat. Once I get off here, I'll check my app. I'll probably start moseying down towards the area. Get off, get my Uber, get home. Maybe I should just have my Uber just take me straight to the weed shop. That'd be kind of cool. Be like, just take me there and take me home. Then I don't have to drive. Weed shop isn't too far from my house anyway. I think it's only like 3-4 miles maybe. Maybe Sunday we'll get Shido over for a sesh. He'll bring some of his weed. I know he just harvested some shit. I'm impressed with this charger, man. We've been at 0 and we're going on like 90 minutes alive. Shit. Anybody got the time? If it's like 9:15, I might try to just see what I can do. Let me see. It's got to be getting close, right? Hmm. 9:15. Damn it! It is my time. Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, this is my charging case for it. So it usually charges it, but I think my case is dead. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here this live. I'm gonna try to see when I can get off this boat. I'll be back live once I get home. So stay tuned. See you guys soon. Peace.